A flight attendant stirred coffee with her high heel, then served it to a passenger, but the passenger poured the coffee all over the flight attendant. Since this passenger was a royal princess, the flight attendant could only suffer in silence. The princess had come specifically to give this flight attendant a hard time. When the flight attendant noticed she was wearing the same ring as the princess, she panicked and quickly tried to remove it. But no matter how hard she tried, it wouldn't come off, so she had to hide it. The princess already knew she was her husband's mistress. Then the princess coldly told the flight attendant that if a woman becomes a homewrecker, she'll face terrible punishment. She'll be exposed publicly, and the villagers will stone her. Finally, she'll have to kneel and beg the wife for forgiveness. The flight attendant was too scared to speak. Then the princess took off her ring, threw it on the ground, and stepped on it, humiliating the flight attendant completely. The flight attendant went back to the rear cabin and angrily smashed a cup. But then she thought of a way to get revenge on the princess. The flight attendant knew the princess was allergic to seafood, so she picked out the shrimp from the seafood noodles and served it to the princess. The unsuspecting princess ate it. Soon she started coughing violently. The flight attendant rushed over to check, but was startled by the princess's condition. The princess's eyes and face had turned red. The flight attendant guiltily looked down. After the plane reached its destination, the flight attendant saw the princess being taken to the hospital. The next day, just when the flight attendant felt relieved, something terrible happened. She suddenly saw news reports of the princess's unexpected death. Even more shocking, she was assigned the task of escorting the princess's body. But during the flight, they hit severe turbulence. The princess's body slid toward the flight attendant. The flight attendant fell to her knees in terror. She desperately called the cockpit for help, but no one answered. All she wanted was to escape the plane. She grabbed an axe and started hitting the window, not realizing this would kill her. The crew members who heard the banging saw the woman's crazy behavior and tied her next to the corpse. The woman watched in horror at the terrible scene unfolding. When the plane landed, the crew boarded and saw a disturbing sight. The flight attendant was kneeling before the princess, begging for mercy. This teaches us not to do things that go against our moral compass.